What's going on, beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode. Today is a super exciting day. It is very nice outside, and I have parts on top of parts to install today. So I want to let you guys know that I've been working off camera to try to get this car going, and I've been just like making sure everything is top notch, put in together and stuff like that. So what I did was I filled this bad boy with oil. And I made sure it cranked and did all that jazz, and I made sure it's got oil pressure, which on the gauge inside, it looks like it has positive oil pressure. So I am super solid there. I put the spark plugs in, and I just put the spark plug coils in, even though they're trashed. I still am waiting for my PRP kit, so to finish up whatever I need. But what I will be doing today is, since I still do have a good amount of stuff to do, I'm going to try to get the exhaust put on. What else do I have to put on? I gotta put the downpipe. There's a cross member for the downpipe. Oh yeah, and I do have my rebuild kit for my the axle. So very, very happy about that. So this is the part number that I found. I don't know if it's actually correct, but it should be. So C9BDA17V87. So I don't know if that's actually the right one, but everywhere I looked that it did say it was the right one. So on the table here, as you can tell, I do have something a little bit special that it took me a very, very long time to get my hands on. So all right. So it took me a while to get it, but I've had it for a little bit, but I didn't want to put it in the way it was. So, let's see. So quick, not really a quick unboxing or anything like that, but I'll just show you guys what I got. But this is a Nismo air oil separator that I got from Japan, and man, oh man, am I super duper happy with it. It is really, really nice. So what I did was I made sure when I was doing the turbos, you guys might have realized the bottom feed for the turbo had an extra like nipple on it. That was for this kit here. So I've had this kit for a little bit before I had this, but I didn't powder coat all of this stuff. So what I did was I took everything out because it was all like polished or whatnot. I didn't want anything polished in the engine bay. It was either going to be aluminum or it's going to be like black. So the only thing that's going to really be like any type of like shine or anything will be the valve covers, because if you look in the engine bay here, as everybody knows what an RB26 looks like. I do have my HKS intercooler pipes here and here. And there's ones probably, I think, underneath. I don't really know, but I kind of sandblasted those. They're a little chunky, just because I had to get this. Well, the car came with these blue couplers, and it's an HKS thing. They use blue couplers, which is good, but not good for me because I didn't really want anything underneath there that was blue. Like I said before, I was going to get rid of these. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I probably won't get around to it for a little bit because I am a little bit on a time crunch here. But I wanted to make sure that I did change out these blue couplers for black couplers, and then I sandblasted the actual pipes themselves, because the pipes were actually polished pipes. So it was either powder coating them black, which I thought about, or just doing them in this, finish like this, the raw aluminum, you know what I mean? So I opted for the raw aluminum. I can actually take these out. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. A couple 8 mils, like clamps or whatever. But I did reuse the HKS clamps because they have this like weird webbing around it, which allows it not to move. So like I opted to stick with that. But that's kind of all that I really wanted to do. in the engine bay. I wanted to make sure like the valve covers here, they're all gonna get taken off and, you know, powder coated eventually, but not in this video or like any future videos. Probably do it next year or something like that, but I don't know exactly what color I will go with. But yeah, that I don't really want anything that's like super eye popping, you know, like the catch your eye, except for the valve covers in this engine bay. I want everything to be plain Jane, like looking OEM kind of ish, you know what I mean? So like I said, look at these, like everything that I did with the bridge and everything like that, it looks really, really, really good. So again, all right, so back on to point. So I have this Nismo air oil separator, so I was waiting to put this bad boy on. So now that we're at the point where we can put this bad boy on and finish up the exhaust and get everything buttoned up underneath, we can actually do that, because I still, like I said before, I want to do the axle. In this video, I want to get the air oil separator on, and I want to get, what else do I have? Air oil separator, oh yeah, and the Mines equal length front pipe. So all three of those things I'm going to do in this video, and we're going to see where we leave this video off. So let me set the camera up, and let's get rocking. So it took me a little bit to actually get this bad boy in, but now that it is, it looks really, really, really good. So obviously you got to cut in the center here. It says 20 mils, so like I just cut right in the center, then I cut a little bit on each side. So put the T inside, use the new supplied clamps, and pretty much everywhere except for here. But this thing faces backwards, so like I had this thing facing forward at first and noticed that nothing was lining up. So yeah, I faced it backwards like the instructions say. Stupid me, but it is what it is, and now it fits really, really, really good. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna lift the car up, and I am going to go after the rest of the exhaust. Put the exhaust back on, the Mines front pipe, and then I could work on the axle, get the axle buttoned up, and then we can probably, I'm not gonna say put it on the ground, but we can start to do the fluids. But I don't have the fluids, nor do I have the parts to actually finish starting the car. But what I will try to do is, on this video, I will try to start this bad boy, because I don't think this is going to be a super long video. I'm going to put the exhaust back on and see if I can't get it started. I've been having issues with the clutch lately, and hopefully I can get it in the next couple hours, or in the next day or so, and then we can move forward from there. Because like I said before, I filled it up with oil. I don't have any coolant in there just yet, but I will be getting coolant in there in a little bit here. So let's raise the car up and let's get this exhaust back on. So let's go. people. So I don't know if you guys can immediately tell, but this boot is definitely not right. Definitely not right. So I'm going to have to exchange that or send it back or do whatever and try to figure out where I can find a probably a universal axle boot of some sort. Hopefully somebody has one in stock that I can grab, or maybe I can go to the Nissan dealership and they might have one. But yeah, I'm not really happy about it, but it is what it is. So disregard that axle boot number that I said first thing in the video. But yeah, so it is what it is. There's nothing really I can do now. But I do have the exhaust on. It is looking very, very, very pretty. I have this bar on, like it's probably a bar that just you know, just a structure bar or whatever. But yeah, I do have everything else kind of bolted up except for the steering rack itself, just because I want to make sure everything is done right with the axle. But yeah, I really don't want to do I can't really do anything else. But you know what? Let me clean up this and maybe we can try and start the car, because everything else is literally there except for this axle boot. So let me move some stuff around and I'll get right back to you. So hold on one second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, folks, so let me open up the door here. Well, I got to do a couple things. I got to actually plug the battery up too. But let me start with this. As you can tell, it's super duper nice outside. And let me pop the trunk. And we're just gonna see if we can't do a first start on this bad boy. All right. So I actually do have the fuel pump fuse back in, and I do have, I did put the igniter on. I don't have the ground for the igniter because I'm going to be getting rid of it anyway. So I didn't do anything super duper crazy. So we're going to see if this bad boy starts on the first fire here. Well, fingers crossed that I did everything right. I did hear the pressure, fuel pressure go up. So let's see. All right. So some success. Let's try it. All right. As you can tell, it's got a little bit of a miss here. So I'm not really gonna mess around with it too much, but yeah, it's got a little bit of a miss. So I don't really want to do too much, but it does have oil pressure, as you can see. So all right, so I would call that a successful first start. That's what I'm gonna call that. So I'm very, very happy. Very happy. So that miss was probably like one of the coils, because as you could tell from I don't know, like a couple videos ago, you saw that the coil packs were just like destroyed. So I'm very happy with the way it sits right now. Obviously I don't have a timing light, which you kind of need for these cars to get to base timing, and I don't exactly have that. And so I need to either go out and borrow one, or I need to go out and buy one, because that is definitely something I don't need. And if you guys don't know what base timing is, so base timing is whenever the number one cylinder is the top dead center, there is a mark down there on the crankshaft and on the, you can't really see it, but it's on the plate here. And there's a yellow mark on that shows top dead center. And then you move this left or right, and you can get to top dead center and make sure that this thing flows really, really nice. So I think it's a well-deserved good job. So right now I'm actually gonna go to the store and actually figure out where I can get an axle boot, a universal axle boot here. I'll probably just take the end here and I'll take it with me, clean it up a little bit, just so that I can actually go and grab what I need, because I do not think that the dealership, well, the dealership's probably not, well, they might have it in stock, but I don't exactly know. But it'll be cheaper just to go and get a universal one. But yeah, this is where I'm at in this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did and are excited about the future of the GTR, because I am super duper excited, like, comment, subscribe, and maybe continue to watch my videos. If you made it this far, give me a like, you know. But if not, I will definitely see you guys on the next one. All right, deuces.